Have you ever looked at your dog, seen them cock their head to one side, and wondered, what is actually going on in that free little head? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? It's a question that has fascinated humans for centuries. For so long, we could only guess, projecting our own thoughts and emotions onto our canine companions. But today, thanks to incredible advances in science, we're finally starting to pull back the curtain and understand the rich, complex inner world of dogs. So grab your free best friend, give them a good scratch behind the ears, and let's dive deep into how our dogs really think and feel. Let's start with the big one. How do dogs think? Well, it's not quite like us. Humans rely heavily on verbal language and abstract concepts. We think in sentences, we plan for the distant future, and we ponder hypothetical scenarios. Dogs, on the other hand, think in a much more immediate, sensory way. Their world is a masterpiece painted with smells, sounds, and sights. Imagine your brain processing information 1,000 times more vividly through your nose. That's a dog's reality. When you come home, they don't just see you, they smell where you've been, who you were with, and what you ate for lunch. This incredible olfactory ability isn't just a superpower, it fundamentally shapes their thought process. Their memories and associations are deeply tied to scent. The smell of your favorite sweater isn't just a smell, it's comfort, safety, and you. Their thinking is less about what if and more about what is. They live in the moment, processing the world around them through this incredible sensory lens. This is why a walk isn't just exercise for them. It's like reading the morning newspaper, catching up on all the local gossip from every other dog who's passed by. Now, let's talk about their cognitive abilities. Are they smart? Absolutely. But smart means different things. Researchers often talk about 3 types of canine intelligence. First, there's instinctive intelligence, what a dog was bred to do. A border collie's instinct to herd, a beagle's instinct to follow a scent. That's all hardwired. Then there's adaptive intelligence, which is all about learning from their environment to solve problems. This is the dog who figures out how to open the pantry door or nudges the treat ball just right to get the reward. This is where individual personality and experience really shine. Finally, there's working and obedience intelligence, which is what we usually think of as training. This is their ability to learn from humans, understand cues like sit, stay, and come. Some breeds might excel at this more than others, but every dog has the capacity to learn. Studies have shown that the average dog can understand around 165 words, gestures, and signals. Some exceptional dogs, like the famous Border Collie chaser, learned over 1,000. They're not just memorizing sounds, they're making connections, understanding that a specific word represents a specific object or action. It's a remarkable form of associative learning. So, they think in pictures and smells, and they're capable of some pretty impressive problem solving. But what about emotions? Do dogs feel love, joy, jealousy, and sadness the way we do? This is where things get really fascinating. For a long time, the idea of animal emotions was dismissed. But any dog owner will tell you of course they have feelings. And now, science is backing us up. Neuroscientists have used MRI machines to scan the brains of awake, unrestrained dogs. And what they found is incredible. When a dog smells their owner, the part of their brain that lights up is the caudate nucleus. In humans, this same area is a key part of the brain's reward system, associated with pleasure, positive anticipation, and love. That's right, the scent of you literally triggers a happiness response in your dog's brain. It's the neurological equivalent of them thinking, "Oh good, my favorite person is here." And what about love? The hormone oxytocin, often called the love hormone or cuddle chemical, plays a huge role in bonding for both humans and dogs. Studies have shown that when a dog and their owner gaze into each other's eyes, both of their oxytocin levels spike. This is the same hormonal feedback loop that strengthens the bond between a mother and her infant. It's a powerful chemical confirmation of the affection and connection we share. So when your dog looks at you with those big, soulful eyes, it's not just a look. It's a genuine expression of their bond with you. They feel joy when you play fetch, excitement when they hear the leash jingle, and contentment when they're curled up beside you. They experience a whole spectrum of emotions, from happiness and excitement to fear and anxiety. Of course, their emotional range isn't identical to us. Researchers believe a dog's emotional development is roughly equivalent to that of a 2.5-year-old human. This means they experience those core emotions very purely: joy, fear, anger, surprise, and love. However, they likely don't experience more complex, self-conscious emotions like guilt, pride, or shame. That guilty look your dog gives you after chewing your shoe, it's not guilt. It's more likely a response to your tone of voice and body language. They're smart enough to know you're upset, and they're showing a submissive, appeasing behavior to diffuse the situation. They're basically saying, "I know you're mad, please don't be mad at me." Not, "I regret my actions and ponder the moral implications of destroying your footwear." Understanding this difference is key to being a better, more compassionate dog owner. It helps us respond with training and redirection, rather than punishment for an emotion they aren't even capable of feeling. So, how can we use all this incredible knowledge to make our dogs' lives even better? It all comes down to communication and enrichment. First, understand that their primary language is body language and scent. Pay attention to their ears, their tail, the set of their body. A wagging tail doesn't always mean happy. Its height and speed can communicate a whole range of feelings. A low, slow wag might be uncertainty, while a high, fast, stiff wag could be a sign of high arousal or even aggression. Learning to read these signals helps you understand what they're saying. Second, engage their incredible minds and noses. Instead of just a walk, try scent work games. Hide treats around the house or in the yard and let them use their nose to find them. Puzzle toys are a fantastic way to engage their adaptive intelligence, making them work for their food and preventing boredom. This kind of mental stimulation is just as important as physical exercise. A tired dog is a good dog, but a mentally fulfilled dog is a truly happy dog. Finally, and most importantly, nurture that incredible bond. That mutual gaze, the shared moments of play, the quiet cuddles on the couch, these aren't just pleasant pastimes. They are fundamental to your dog's emotional well-being. You are the center of their universe. Your presence, your scent, your voice, these are the anchors of their world. The simple act of being present and engaged with them is the greatest gift you can give. Understanding their inner world doesn't just make us better trainers, it makes us better friends. It allows us to appreciate them not as free little humans, but as the amazing, intelligent, and deeply feeling canine beings they are. They offer us their whole world, a world of unwavering loyalty, boundless joy, and pure, unfiltered love. And by understanding them a little better, we can make sure their world with us is the best it can possibly be. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the minds and hearts of our dogs. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about your own dog? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about our amazing animal companions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and give your dog an extra hug from me.